levels changed. And so going into the budget, I immediately reset expenditure lines from where in 2025, but set it to 2023 levels.
Okay. By cutting the waste.
Even before cutting, I reset every single expenditure line to 2023 levels.
Okay.
It's not 2024 levels. 2023 levels in the budget. That's what I started with. So took everything 2 years back.
Okay.
2023 levels. I call it shock therapy to shock the system. And so shock therapy, I reset it to 2023 levels. And then even within the 2023 levels, then I started checking which one is impactful and which one.
Okay.
And then I identified certain organizations that were, excuse my French, low impact, pampai, then cut them all.
Okay.
Some collapsed them into other and all. And then so it was spended that was leading the reform. Then I introduced what we call commitment authorization as part of the budget. The intention was, now that you are cutting the expenditure, you don't want some commitment or new contracts to add on. Otherwise, they go back to the same. Yeah. So I introduced the commitment authorization to make sure that whatever is coming in has been approved and is within the budget and is impactful.
Okay.
And got all ministries, departments, and agencies to get my approval before they can award contract, just to make sure that the system can work. Then aside that, I said to myself that, what if you are going to do all of this to ministries, departments, and agencies, and you leave the state-owned enterprises? They run the country aground and come in a form of contingent liability to pay. Then I rope them in. Okay. SOEs. Okay.
So you tackle the SOEs?
I tackle the SOEs and brought them in, and all the SOEs will have to also ask for permission before they do things outside their budget. You remember, if ECG mess up, it's the state that pays. Yes. If Cocoa Board mess up, the state that pays. If other SOEs mess up, the state that pays. And so if I'm the one going to pay, then let me see what you are doing. Unless we are not the one going to pay. Because I'm the one going to pay. Won't you do the same? Yes. You do the same. And so if it's, and I said, okay, fine, you don't want me to see, then don't come to me. But if you are going to come to me and it's going to be my debt tomorrow, I have to see what I have to pay. And if you are going to award contract, for example, ministry, department, agencies, and eventually you are going to bring it to me to pay, then let me see what you are doing. Then let me make sure it's in the budget. That's all. And if it's in the budget, you can do it. If it's outside the budget, I'm sorry, you cannot do it. So I amended the Procurement Act and introduced commitment authorization and shifted the responsibility of criminalizing the action, the wrongdoing, from the politicians to the technical people. Those people who are approving. This time, I'm not a politician. I'm not the one here who approves at the procurement level. So the entity tender committee, the head of tender entity tender. So you are the technical.